Alrighty, boys and girls, so we started out our back and triceps day with these single arm rows. Absolutely love this movement. It's a fun movement, honestly. First time doing them in a while. Pretty great contraction. I love being able to kind of move around and stuff like that while I'm doing it. Then we moved on to straight arm pull downs as our secondary movement. Also, one of my favorite back movements of all time. Then we moved on to the seated straight bar rows on the cable. Moved on to these wide grip, supinated grip pull downs, going pretty heavy on these, fouling at around 11 or 12 reps. Then we moved on to close grip volume, again fouling around the 14 to 15 rep range. Then we moved on to tricep push downs. And tricep overhead extensions. Alrighty, boys and girls, here is our hamstring and glute day. So we started out with good mornings for a 4x6. This movement has been feeling great on the hamstrings and also on the low back. Then we moved on to RDLs for 4 sets, 8 to 12. Progressively getting heavier on these. I went 245 for 12, 265 for 12, 275 for 8, and then this set of 275 for 12. I think next week probably going to go 265 for all 4 sets of 12, but we'll see. Then we moved on to this seated hamstring curl machine. This isn't my favorite machine, but it's kind of just what we have at the gym. Did this for 5 sets of 12 each leg. Really just trying to focus on the isolated contraction here. Then we moved on to our final exercise, which were these cable pull-throughs for 6 sets of 12. Big squeeze at the top, big stretch at the bottom. Alrighty, boys and girls, we started our chest and bicep day off with this incline bench. Did 4 sets, 6 to 8. Started with 165 for 2 sets of 6. Finished off with 155 for 2 sets of 8. Was really happy with how it moved. Feels really good. Great. It's a great movement. I like starting it off with this compound. Then we moved on to pec deck flies. Did this for 4 sets of 12. My accessories, I like to stay pretty fly dominant, so we went to some high-low flies for also 4 sets of 12, then to our low to high flies. Really just trying to hit all of the chest here. Then we moved on to our bicep movements. Just did some straight bar curls here with the cable, also 4 sets of 12. And then we finished off with these narrow grip cable rows as well with the easy curl bar handle. And this again was with 4 sets of 12. Alrighty, boys and girls, here is our shoulders and arms day. Started off with a 4x6 to 8 on the shoulder press machine here. First set was 8, final 3 sets per 6. Then we moved on to rear delt rows or pulls, whatever you want to call these, for a few sets of 12. Then we moved on to front raises, single arm, lateral raises with an eccentric tempo. Then we moved on to straight bar curls. We also did tricep push downs, but the video didn't record. Then we moved on to rear neck pull downs. Those were also with a tempo. Tricep overhead extensions. Then we moved on to a narrow grip curl with the rope, and finished off with some lateral raises. This is our final set, and this was a drop set. So we did 6 sets, 5 sets of 12, and then this drop set here. Alrighty, boys and girls, so we started off today with some ascending sets of 4x6 on the Smith machine hack squat. Worked our way all the way up to 345 for 6. Felt really good. Moved alright, and the quads were dead. Then we moved on to some half reps here. Really just trying to keep as much tension as possible on the quads. So not going all the way down, but not going all the way up. Kind of sticking within that middle third of the rep. And did this for a 4x20, which was absolute hell. If you do this and you want to walk afterward, there's something wrong with you. Then we did a 5x10 here on leg press with a very slow eccentric and explosive push through on the concentric. These again destroyed my quads. But the thing that killed me the most was what came next. Again, sticking within that mid third of the range of motion on these squats, but we did an 8x12 on high bar squats. Absolute death.